I'm Eli Burke.
Cali Davis.
You watching the 270 tour.
Africentric.
We're back at another stop of the 270 tour. We're here at Africentric Early College. I'm with senior Cali Davis. What's going on, Cali?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So we're going to cut straight to the chase. We're going to talk about your team, talk about the City League. But first, you got some really good news academically. Just tell the people, the big news that you got recently.
I got my ACT score up.
Which means you're a qualifier now.
Yeah.
You're a qualifier now. So you can be recruited by just about any school. What are some programs that are looking at you right now?
Shawnee State, Wittenberg, Lord's College up in Toledo.
And then you're going on a visit to Shawnee pretty soon, right?
Tomorrow.
Actually, tomorrow. Okay, well, that's good news. Shawnee's a program that's recruited Columbus pretty well. And then for you, last year you were kind of an old guy on a team full of young players. After making the state title as a sophomore, the Africentric as a program lost a lot of experience. Last year, what was it like leading this group of young guys, and how did you see yourself grow as a player?
I felt like it was difficult, but it's not always going to be like a smooth path. So I had to pick myself up, pick the team up, help us make everybody stay positive. Yeah.
And then in the City League, in the South Division especially, it's very tough. You have programs like Walnut Ridge, like South, who's won 2 of the last 3 city titles, and then even Eastmore, who's been to the state tournament a couple times. What's it going to take for you guys? It's been 6 years since Africentric won a City South title. What's it going to take to get over the hump this year?
You got to keep competing. Don't overlook nobody. We can't overlook nobody. So we're going to take it one game at a time, compete every game, be strong, it's tough. Yeah.
And then as a sophomore, you were on a team with some really good leaders, Job Bennett, Trey Baumgartner. On that team, 2 years ago, with leaders like that, how did that prepare you for, the move you've made now? And what was just the overall impact those guys left on you?
All right, positivity. They helped me, don't be down on nobody. Pick everybody up, make sure nobody down on each other. Have everybody head straight, everybody be on the same page. Play tough, be hard to practice. We gotta go at each other and practice like it's a game.
Absolutely. A lot of people say if you practice harder than you play, you're usually gonna be pretty successful. So you got the right mentality there. All right, so for my last question, again, you're one of few seniors on this roster. You guys have some really talented young players. Just tell the people, what are some young guys on this team that people may not know about that you think are going to make some big impacts this year?
Josiah Smith, Dan Wack, Hervon Jacobs, senior, Austin Moore, senior. My freshman, Dalen.
Yeah. We've seen Dalen swing. And one thing, I'll bring it up now, that I was really impressed with you this summer was at the Ohio State team camp. You guys, I forget who you were playing, but it was a tough game. Dalen was in the game, and he drove baseline, fired a pass to you, kind of went out. Or you fired a pass to him. It went through his hands and went out of bounds, and he dropped his head, and you immediately ran over, lifted his head up, and that seemed to change the game for him. His confidence picked back up. He came down next possession, hit a 3. Is that something that you're really trying to do with this program as far as being an emotional leader for these guys?
Yeah, don't be down on yourself. We don't do that over here. Don't be down on yourself.
And then we continue here, exit number 3 on the 270 tour at Africentric. I'm joined by junior Eli Burke. What's going on, Mr. Burke?
Not much, chilling.
And then for you, I've been really impressed recently, probably in the last year, with the improvement you've made as an overall player. In what ways have you changed your game, and what ways have you grown as a player?
Since last spring, working on my athleticism, as you probably see the videos and stuff. My shot, because that's what was holding me back from doing some scoring, helping my team more. My jump shot, and that's pretty much it. Controlling the game a little bit better as a point guard. Defense, just controlling my all-around game better.
And then on this team, you guys have a lot of young players, and I've really seen you evolve as a leader. In what ways have you grown as a leader, and how are you leading this team of young players to get above where you guys at right now?
Just constantly telling us that we got to keep working and never get satisfied with no wins. Just keep starting from point A and getting to point B. You know what I'm saying? Really, over the summer I've been asking my senior guard when I was a freshman, Trey, for some help and stuff like that. So yeah, he been helping me. You
had a really good summer in the AAU scene. You were really good in the 270 Hoops Fall League as well. and it's led to some recruiting interest. Just talk about the schools that are recruiting you, and what you got coming ahead with the recruiting process.
Some MAC schools that have been in contact with me, some HBCs, D1, D2. Just right now, I don't really have no offers coming really, but I'm just keep working. Hopefully they'll come with the team success and individual success.
And then, with that, on that line, I think, a lot of young players, I feel like they get a little impatient with the process.
Right.
You're still a junior. You haven't even started your junior year yet. So the time is coming for you. But for college programs that are watching this and are going to be recruiting 2021 guards, what would you say that you would bring to their programs and help them improve as a team?
I would bring you hard work every night, every day. Hard work, defense, passion for the game, focus. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Playing up as a sophomore last year, you guys had an up and down season, and then it seemed like you turned a corner a little bit. And it was a game here against Walnut Ridge, where Walnut Ridge, for anyone who followed the City League last year, if they won that game, they're playing in the city championship. You broke out. You probably had your best game of your career, I'd say, on the high school level. What was it like to have that moment, and how have you just seen your game evolve, since that time?
It was perfect. It was opportunity, me in preparation the whole week. We were in the film room, focused, seeing how we were going to beat them, follow through with the game plan on game day. Well, for me individually, my shots were falling. I was comfortable during the game, and after then I just realized that I could really do it. I could really turn my season around, turn my recruitment around, everything with that.
We touched on this with Cali. It's been 6 years since Africentric's won a City League South Division title. You're in a loaded division. You have programs like South, who's been as dominant as any program in the area, Walnut Ridge, Eastmore. They've made 2 trips to the state title or state Final Four in the last 5 years, and even scrappy programs like Briggs, Independence, that seem to bring it every time you guys match up. For you, what do you have to do as a player, and then as a team, what are you guys going to have to do to get over the hump and beat those bullies like Walnut Ridge and South to win a City League South Division title?
Well, it's going to take focus every game, attention to detail and practices and stuff like that. Keep preparing, stay in the gym, working on our stuff. And for me individually, it's going to be like leading my team, keeping everybody's head on straight throughout the game, throughout the season, and just complete focus. That's what it's going to take.
And with Africentric, it's more than just a 2-man team. It's not just you and Cali. You guys have a lot of talented guys surrounding you. What are some players that you see stepping up this year that you're expecting big things out of?
Well, we have some seniors that nobody has really seen yet. Sophomores, Dan Wagner, played varsity last year, really could shoot, pass. We got Josiah Smith, had a pretty good AAU season, really athletic, just a passion for the game. And we got freshman Dalen Swain, real long and lanky, great upside as a freshman, 6'4". He can shoot it, pass, play defense. So.
And then Division III, you guys, it's a loaded division. Worthington Christian's getting a lot of the hype right now. People are expecting big things out of them. You guys are a program, you always compete for a district title. This year, what's it going to take for you, Africentric, to put another banner in the gym and become a district champion again?
Just like winning the city. Focus every game. It's one game at a time. It's one game elimination. You don't get another game. So during the tournament, you got to stay focused. Every practice, lock in. Really lock in our opponent, what they do good, what they don't do good, and just attack.